It's the motherfucking flame, nigga. Strictly power business. Free the homies. R.I.P. the thugs. Trial and tribulations when you in that shit, nigga. Lost souls and broken homes. Got me late night sliding. Got me doing all this driving. Window.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Flip&EazyDiscussions, man. We got another one for y'all, another one. Shout out everybody that tuned in to Flipping Facts, man. Episode 18, my boy Kosher. Yeah, man, we finna get right into this right here, man. So, Josh, man. Josh got a dirty little secret, man, in point and shoot, man. He broke it down for me. Shout out to my Twitch and Kick family. Right now it's tuned in, man. I'm live for y'all. It's a pre-record. But yeah, man, we're gonna get right into this. Like I said, it's gonna be Josh's dirty little secret. Apparently, Josh has been running some type of casting couch, just like Adam's blood top. It's crazy to say that because it's like, I guess that this information first came from Poetic Flacco, from Jala, but point and shoot kind of took it and covered it some more. Now, allegedly, they're saying that there's a torta. There's a couple other females that are nice looking females. I'm not saying torta's not nice looking, but smaller Mexican petite females, as well as two light skinned girls. They're coming out and saying that Josh, had them do certain things like some videos allegedly, certain things of that nature, and some certain things to get onto No Jumper. And it was almost like it was a casting couch. They describe and kind of like a plug talk situation, I guess you could say, man. But we gonna get right into this and give our reaction, man. This is crazy though, Josh. What's going on, bro? This is a hostile work environment. Inappropriate to do at work, sexual misconduct, stuff like this. Like, I think that's crazy if this is true. And, Josh came out and said there and was like, hey, let the content creators have fun with it. I'm not even gonna get mad because he says it's not true. So I don't know, man. I'm just reacting to Point and Shoot's video. That's all, man. Shout out to Josh and the Jumpers and no smoke to you. I know that you don't like me though, man, because you always like to strike me, man. So like I said, man, it's no smut to you, bro. I don't know if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving my reaction to what Point and Shoot, and say Point and Shoot had to say about it. So let's get into it.
All right, so quick announcement before we get started. I have two YouTube channels. I have the original Point and Shoot YouTube channel, and then I have Point and Shoot Forever.
Before we get into this, man, make sure you sub to both the Point and Shoot channels, Point and Shoot and Point and Shoot Forever, man. Let's go.
So to avoid confusion, make sure you're subscribed to both. And also the Patreon, it just got a bunch of new videos. Please check out the Patreon. It helps me out a lot. Now let's start this video. Okay, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about these rumors that are going around town that Sassy Josh, the HR manager at No Jumper, has been allegedly offering hosting opportunities to LA sluts in exchange.
Whoa, that's Astrid, y'all. That's not looking good for Astrid, man. Apparently, Astrid was one of Josh's escapades. I don't know. Let's see.
Let's just say that he's been allegedly hooking up with the girls that have been appearing as hostesses on No Jumper. This is insane. As their boss, as their HR manager, his duty is to make these women feel safe at work. And if he's going to be sleeping with all the girls and he's like,
Oh, man. Point and shoot, man. Point and shoot, man. He always has a funny way of saying certain things. I mean, like, I'm going to say this, bro. It's all alleged. Yeah, I'm saying, like I said, Josh, don't get mad at me for making this video, bro. But that is kind of crazy if that is what's going down, just because of what they were trying to pin on Lesh the other day, that he's so sexual, so friendly, so touchy-feely at work. And it turns out, and that's the person who was saying the most about it was Josh, called into the Tuesday show. And I just remember that. So, I don't know, Josh. But I mean, I don't think this is true, though. I think this is just some content.
In charge of hiring and firing, sort of at No Jumper. Well, then at this point, I'm going to have to start getting involved. What? So we are going to begin with the first clip. So I want to explain what's going on here. So this all sort of surfaced with comments that were made by Funk Master Fred Poetic Minyengo
Frederick
Jala.
Jala is my real name.
Jala went after No Jumper and started calling it a shitty brand.
Then Adam bring you in and giving you, I don't know, $100. It's a pity hire, because Adam could have told you, hey, bruh, come and be the janitor and wipe my shoe and suck my semen from off the ground for an opportunity to podcast here.
Damn, bro. Jala is going in on Josh, bro. And I know exactly what it is, because he basically saying, just because you were my brother-in-law, but now you're not married to my sister anymore, you thought that you was going to get a good executive position at No Jumper. I could have had you be a janitor. I could have had you clean up after the plug talk scenes or something like that nature. And that right there is just disrespectful in itself, gang. But, you know, it's Flacco, so why are we surprised? Yeah, like I said, it's Flacco. Why are we surprised?
Here once a week, and 99.9% of that building will enter into a home relationship and partnership with Adam for a chance to podcast. That's just a fact. I'm not lying. You don't think I'm lying?
So Jala's shitting on No Jumper, and then he starts bringing up Josh, Sassy Josh, and starts talking about how he has some of the employee, like he hires women based on them sleeping with him. Look at this.
I'm gonna tell you guys this. Here is the play. If you want to get hired at No Jumper, it's not hard. Here's how you do it. Now, this way is primarily for the Mexicans. Right? If you're not a Mexican, I'm sorry, but this method ain't for you. Now, if you're Mexican and you got a sister, a cousin that's between the weight of 200 to 270 pounds, I think they call tortas. I don't know. Shout out my Mexicans. I rock with y'all, right? I don't know the words. I don't know the terms.
He knows all the words. He knows all the terms. He knows all the slurs.
That shit's crazy. He acting like he don't know what the torta is, fool. What a torta is. I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, I haven't really seen no tortas up there except for like one time. Other than that, Josh were like skinny women, like Jaleesa's size, petite, Mexican, Colombian women, white women, like, I don't know.
And he's a devout racist himself. What? And when he throws his hands up like that, that's a tell. We've seen this before. When he throws his hands up and starts claiming ignorance about something, that means that he's doing something bad. And in this case, he's about to expose his ex-boss, Josh Sass, for his alleged abuse of power. We've seen Jala throw his hands up like this before. Remember when he used to make gay ads to try to dox people? He's never changed.
If you were a top or bottom, Jace is a bottom bitch. Again, he refers himself as a bottom bitch. I'm not being disrespectful.
I don't mean a diss. My apology.
Yeah, he do always do that. Right before he about to say some crazy some crazy stuff, some crazy shit. Yeah, man, he puts his hands up.
Bring your torta family member. There's a guy that's gonna be there with a hat called Joshua Manaheim. Okay, Josh Manaheim. You tell your torta to go ahead and flirt with Josh. Now, the torta is gonna flirt with Josh. She's gonna get Josh Instagram. Okay. Now she's gonna go home and DM Josh. Hey, I'm the torta that met you last night. She's gonna go out with Josh. Now, Josh a playboy, you feel me, right? Josh is probably gonna smash one or two times and probably never, like tap back in with her again, okay? But Josh at least got a heart. Josh is not cruel. Josh is not, I don't know. Listen, Josh ain't like your boy, okay? Josh got a heart. After the first time, you're now a recurrent host on No Jumper. But I'm telling you, that's the play.
So Jala is attacking Sassy Josh and accusing him of horrible things, but Jala has admitted to doing similar things. The only difference is Jala didn't give jobs to the girls that he slept with, that he used his power over. He probably sort of implied that he might try to get them on, and then after the sex, he pays them and leaves and never talks to him again. But he says that Josh actually has a heart and is actually giving these girls jobs, which is crazy. Jala has admitted to using his power as a hiring and firing style manager at No Jumper to get with women and sleep with them while also paying them.
Yeah, I've been on some, you feel me? I've been on some using my power to, like have my way down.
So Jala brags about using his power as a manager at No Jumper to sleep with women. He openly brags about this, but now he's attacking Josh for doing the same thing. Only the only difference is Josh is hiring them after. What? Now, people are probably wondering why Jala is attacking Josh unprovoked like this. And I'm here to tell you it's because they hate each other. And Jala has been waiting and waiting and waiting for his opportunity to turn on Josh and attack him and ruin his reputation, which is what's going on right now. And I thought this was so funny. So I want to play you guys some clips of the genesis of the beef. This is the origin story of Jala hating Josh and holding a grudge, waiting for his perfect opportunity to destroy him, which he has. So let's go to this first one here. This is the start. So this is Josh would always berate Jala for his lies, and Jala would be stifled because that's his boss. Look at this.
No, we have the meeting. And rather than you starting a new show, again, fix what you're on.
Right.
Y'all told me to remove people, and I won't do it. Why? Because
again, you showed us why we shouldn't have a show.
And
I want to be the bad guy.
And then you're also trying to disguise the fact.
So Josh was like, rather than starting a new show, again, fix what you're on. Fix what you're on. And Jala's like, and he just can't move because he's froze up, and he hated Josh for that, and he held a grudge. And Josh always hated Jala. I'm going to play this other clip of Josh screaming at Jala. This is when Josh had that heroin rage.
Who's y'all? Adam did? And also,
who runs the chat? I don't know.
If he was blocked, he did something that required him to be blocked. No one's.
But yeah, y'all can't stop saying his name on these podcasts.
But you making videos talking about it though.
You're
making a video referencing him, and then you're mad because he said.
All right, so you're talking about Rich Trapper, man. Shout out to Rich Trapper, whatever, bro. Now, they mentioned him a little bit. They used to, whatever. Now, really hasn't been said, but I don't think that's really Josh crashing out on Flacco like that. I've heard him scream at him before for other things. The Rich Trapper thing, though, is because of how much disrespect Rich Trapper said about No Jumper and put these videos, these thumbnails. Even though, shout out to Rich Trapper, man. Me and Rich Trapper got a song on YouTube, man, streaming all platforms, man. And JK, me and King Truth and Rich Trapper, man. You can listen to it. We talk about basically everybody that was at No Jumper 2 years ago. But the thing is with that is just it's like they don't like Rich Trapper anyway. Shout out to Rich Trapper though. I'm not gonna call him Rich Briner and that. Shout out to Rich Trapper, he's cool, whatever. But and like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, that's my friend or nothing like that. But you feel me? He looked out certain things, I looked out, whatever, you feel me? We do have a little bit of a relationship. I hope he's doing well.
His name, Rich Trapper. Who? You don't know who we're talking about.
No.
And stop playing stupid.
You highlighted that he had two gang members, though. How though?
Hey, but did you highlight that he had two gang members?
Y'all are obsessed. Y'all are obsessed with saying these niggas' names.
Hey, Josh gonna snap on this nigga. Nah, hold on.
Okay, come on.
Nobody here blocked him, and no one knew that he was blocked.
Cut it out, man.
You're being told the truth.
I swear to God, I didn't. But how no one knows
right now? Yes, and two of the people in here.
You know how many people
did not know about it until you brought it up.
Man, cut it out.
Two people in here didn't even know that nigga was. No one's lying other than you at this point. Yeah.
How? Well, y'all just said that I told you.
So could you believe the rage in Josh's voice, the belittlement, how he just put Jala right in his place and screamed at him like that? I was like, wow. Stop saying him if you don't know what you're talking about. So he's really berating Jala, and even Remo was like, man, Josh just got to kind of snap on Jala. So there it was. And Jala hated Josh for measuring him that day. Remember when Josh exposed Jala for being 5'2"?
Josh. Facts. Josh, listen, Josh. Wait,
I'm putting money on Josh beating the fuck out you.
Wait. Josh, pause. $100 right now. Come on, take your shoes off.
Yo, buy some socks.
Bro, not
nigga.
wearing socks and tennis shoes is nuts.
That's mad nasty, son.
Niggas are just different, bro. Cause what? You're nowhere near. You're nowhere near it.
He's looking up. He looked up.
Nowhere near it.
Wow.
Nowhere near it.
Nah, it's right here.
John, that's wrong though.
So Josh has been really making Jala's life a living hell. He's exposed his height. He's exposed his lies. He screamed at his face on camera, and Jala couldn't do anything about it. Jala hated Josh for this. Jala swore his revenge. And remember, Josh is the one who used to talk about Jala's foul stench. This is another reason to add to the list of why Jala swore revenge.
I've never smelled Flacco. People be saying Flacco stink. I've never smelled Flacco. Let's debunk that. I'm gonna give you that one, Flacco. I'm gonna give, bro. Listen, bro.
Today, but there have been days that's pretty rough.
Man, cut it out, bro. I swear to God, I've never smelled Flacco smelling like nothing. Like,
Bro, listen, bro.
I'm gonna give you that one, fool. Usually I'll bleed you.
Listen, bro. I wear probably bro, like the best colognes here. You feel me?
Yeah, and I ain't gonna say all that.
Times you've shown up unshowered.
Nigga, never.
Yes, 100%.
Nigga, never. See, bro.
Your old building, 100. You're lying.
Oh, bro.
You're lying.
I know Flacco when he been getting money. I don't know about the.
You see, bro? See, bro? This is the hating and the cap, right?
No, you're getting the truth, and it doesn't fit your narrative, so you call it a lie.
How? No. Again, I exposed a few lies on this pod, so like,
you've not exposed one lie.
I understand why y'all might be, you feel me, a little salty and trying to lie right now, man.
You have not exposed a single lie.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, bro.
I don't know what lie was.
I called out the lie, man, like the 1090 lie.
You thought you ate
that lie, bro? No.
You thought you ate?
No. Right? Because look, like I've been here.
So Jala was waiting, like I said, to strike, and he has, and he's calling out Josh, and he's Josh's enemy now because he's exposing Josh for this little ring that he's apparently got. I mean, this is all just rumors, right? This is largely unsubstantiated rumors, but we're still talking about it because it's funny. So Jala says that some of the girls that we've seen on No Jumper have not only worked under Josh, but have slept under him as well. What? And so this is a serious allegation. I mean, this is crazy. What a gift this is for me anyways. Now, I don't know exactly who they're talking about, but I would speculate it could be this person, Astro Kid, that came out of nowhere that's apparently been sleeping with Josh, according to Jalise. And Jalise could be also have been sleeping with Josh. We don't know that. And then it could be this new girl that I've never seen before, Luna. What? Never seen this girl before, and here she is, hosting No Jumper. And the rumor that's going around about this one, at least my understanding of it, is that she is psychotically obsessed with Josh, and she's a complete...
Now, Luna has been on there a lot lately. Luna was on the 24-hour stream. Luna was on a couple of the events. Luna, I think, was on one of the 20 versus 2s. So she's been there a lot lately. So I don't know, maybe if this is maybe Josh's little thing right now, other than Jalise, because Josh and Jalise were together for a little bit, supposedly, allegedly, I don't know. But it seems like this might not be just somebody he's just trying to casting couch up there, get her up there, let her be on the jumper. Like, I think she thinks that they're in a relationship. Now, I could be wrong. Now, Astrid, I thought was Lush's homegirl from Germ, but I could be wrong.
Complete fucking psycho. And she's got Josh's, and get this is another one. She has apparently has Josh's name tattooed on her foot.
I think that there's like this conspiracy against me where they trying to be early to try to be like, no. I mean, like they try. Let's show up at 7 minutes early. We gonna be here to.
Now, does that say Joshua? Because if it does, that's crazy, gang. That's nuts.
11:53.
Yeah.
All my vibe.
Yeah, we huddle up.
Okay, so now what I think happens is someone off camera starts to tease at the girl for getting that tattoo, and that she's showing it off on Josh's show.
We have a printout of the topics, and we're like, all right, guys, this is what we're going to talk about.
And then you just completely forget about lunch.
And override it.
Completely.
Y'all know how I feel about what we looking at.
The conspiracy. No, I love how the conspiracy.
Stop. Yeah. Okay. So you see how she's getting offended by it. Very defensive. Very offended. she's saying, stop. This is not something that she wants to be known. She doesn't want it to be known. She wants it to be known between her and Josh. She doesn't want it to be known on all these platforms, basically. Like, No Jumper is streamed everywhere, so people are streaming it from their own channels and all that stuff. So she doesn't want it to be known that she did that.
Oh, wait, we give it up. We give it up.
I'm not saying y'all can't say
I'm just gonna say one thing. I'm just gonna say that Shody.
No.
I'm just gonna say that Shody got an original pair of Bethlehem forces. Bethlehem forces.
So I did notice that Lush obviously has a huge crush on this girl Luna that's sitting next to him that apparently has Josh's name tatted on her. You can tell that, he's acting like a teenager. He's rocking back and forth. He's teasing. He's doing the classic thing teenagers do when when you tease the girl that you have a crush on that you found out did something with someone else, and then you talk about it and act like you're cool with it when you're really like sort of down and out. You're like, damn, I kind of wanted to get with her. Well, that's what is going on here with Lush. Lush wants this girl. Lush wants to grab a hold of her and stick his tongue in her mouth and put his mouth all over her body. And he really wants to do this, but he knows that she's now spoken for, just like Astro Kid. There's rumors that Astro Kid also was sleeping with Josh. Like I said, Jaleese said this. And Astro Kid is, according to Lush, one of the prettiest girls in the fucking world. What? So it's really unfortunate that Josh keeps taking all these women off the market when Lush wants them so bad.
Bethlehem forces. You feel me? Yeah, autographed. Autographed.
Straight from Tel Aviv.
Autographed. One of one. Straight from Tel Aviv.
One of one.
Feel me?
One of one.
Yo. I love how by the original chosen ones.
If you know, you know, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Inside
If you
joke.
see it, you see it.
Right.
It's just a though. You see it. Man, Josh, this is crazy game.
For now.
Yeah,
For now.
Just on a t-shirt next week on Kyle's back.
No, don't even.
Yeah, Kyle's definitely
All
gonna.
right, so that's who they're apparently talking about. That's getting with Josh and now has a job on No Jumper and is romantically involved with Josh. Now, Josh called into No Jumper to confront Lush for his sex pest behavior. Apparently, Lush has been too outspoken about his desire to have sex, and people in the office complained to Josh, which I don't believe. I think Josh is making this up. But Josh calls in. He has the audacity, with all these rumors swirling around that have not been addressed, he has the audacity to confront Lush. And Lush recognizes it immediately. You can tell. And he's got a problem with it immediately. He's like, nah, fool, what the fuck is you talking about, fool? That's the... Bitch, you is not on that shit.
What?
Or whatever, how he talks.
It's just like, this is like new to me. You feel me? I haven't hit this before. Like, I like her. You might be sick of her. I'm not sick of her.
Josh texted me. There are dozens of in-person complaints about Lush's creepiness.
Yeah,
he is way off on this take. If it's getting to the point,
that's a separate thing, though.
Yeah.
From what this,
I wonder if any of the bitches that have complaints are in my DMs and have like tried to fuck me before. I'm just curious about that.
What? I wonder if any of the bitches were in my DMs asking me to fuck or whatever. That is, if this gets swept under the rug, if they try to forget about this and we don't confirm who he's talking about or get him to stand on it or make him admit to lying about this, what is the point of doing content on the internet? Lush has said that one of these girls was in his DM and he's making car references. He's talking about putting her in sport mode and shit like that. Like, what? The fuck? I would have checked the oil on the bitch first, then I would have fucking hit the Kona and I would have put her in sport mode and fucking hit overdrive and hit a fucking smoky burnout in a bitch pussy. You feel me? What? And there was a girl, one of these girls, Astro Kid, or this girl Luna, or a different one, was in Lush's DMs, and Lush says that she wanted the fuck. I can't believe that we're going to allow them to get away with not showing us who this is. So Josh says that Lush is a sex pest at work, and he's been fielding complaints nonstop about this pestry that Lush has been causing. So in this next clip, we're going to see Josh. They're going to get Josh on the phone and ask him directly about what's going on with these complaints.
Chopping block time.
Dozens of complaints.
And then that's the cat calling the kettle black right there, bro. Because Josh, like Point and Shoe says, still hasn't addressed these allegations, but wants to come at Lush saying he's very sexual, very touchy-feely, very friendly. All these different complaints, 12 complaints, right? That's crazy.
No jumper quarter and all.
Shit.
Lush is offended by you
Dozens of complaints.
describing him as a
The
sex
fuck
pest.
is you talking about, boy?
It's not me. It's just the number of complaints I've had to take as HR.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I've had to file away in the Lush Creepy folder.
So are these men and women?
Yes, both. Both men and women have.
Okay, see.
Okay, what
Okay,
are
see.
like the concerns that the men are expressing?
That he's a little bit too touchy.
Oh my god, bro.
There's definitely
That's not
some
good.
physical boundaries that are not being respected
Who you
in the
been touching?
workplace. But other than that,
Everyone. Enemas.
Not
It's
too many.
enemas.
What did you do to Astrid?
What did I? What?
What do you think? How do you respond?
So did you see that? So the cuck brings up Astro Kid. He says, so what are you doing to Astro? He's talking to Lush. He's like, what have you done to Astro Kid? And Lush is like, what the fuck did I do to Astro Kid? Fool, you got it twisted, homie. What? Because he's implying that Josh is, and Josh goes silent right at the convenient time, conveniently silent when Astro Kid gets brought up, and Lush starts popping it. And the cuck went silent too when Munchie started to bring this up, started bringing up Jala's narrative and saying that Jolie, it's consistent with what Jaleese has alleged.
Josh, I don't think he a good one to chime in on that.
Yeah, first of all, like, what the fuck is this fool talking about?
Josh been in the headlines, because Jalise say bitches fucking their way to the top, fucking with him. And then your friend Flacco said the same thing.
Yeah.
You want
Like,
to twerk?
I'm not weird, so I really actually keep my mouth shut. You feel me? But I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
No, but I'm saying, but they've been alleging that Josh casting.
Yeah, I know what you talking about.
Flacco and then Jalise, they both saying the same shit.
So even Munchie B can see right through what Josh is doing here with this whole situation. He can see, I mean, he's saying that Josh has no room to talk when it comes to sex pestry at the office. Munchie B is saying this based on his observation. So I thought that was really cool. So Josh is actually more of a sex pest at work than Lush. So let's get back to Astrid here. Let's get back on the phone with Josh and let's hear about Astrid.
Enemas.
Not too many.
Enemas.
What did you do to Astrid?
What did I? What?
What do you think? How do you respond to the idea that you are not a reliable source on this because you are essentially running like some sort of casting couch type dynamic here? That's what Munchie said.
That's never been the case. None of I don't think that the people who have come out and said that can be counted as reliable sources. So
Flacco is a top YouTuber.
He is, but he also there was probably nothing true in what he had said. I thought it was pretty funny and entertaining. But
Do you think any of your sex partners have weighed over 200 pounds since the divorce?
I don't believe over 200. No.
200 is a lot for a girl.
So the girls being heavy thing is largely a myth, probably, and it probably has to do with what they used to weigh like in high school. Maybe Astro Kid and Luna both used to be fat and now they're thin, which would explain why they're so wiry looking. Anyways, that's just a theory.
I'm thinking this.
Honestly, if I was gonna say some shit right now, I'll make other people look bad. I'm not gonna say nothing, bro. I'm not gonna say
right here.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
If you talking about me, go ahead.
I'm not talking about you, fool. The fucking
he don't want to throw nobody else under the bus.
I'm not going to. But yeah, I'll stop grabbing all the guys' cocks around here. I'll try.
Wow, so Lush backs down and submits after sort of popping it like he might say, he was basically saying like, hey, if I wanted to, I could expose you, Josh. And so I do want to circle back to this torta talk. A torta is, I guess, a slang term for a heavy-set Hispanic woman.
What? Let me see what
the tortas one.
Oh yeah. Oh, Josh, you know what I'm saying? Fucking bitches, you work there, fucking tortas or some shit. What's up? Like,
I mean, think about how easy it is to get on No Jumper in comparison to other podcasts, like the Joe Budden podcast.
So the cuck just changes the subject, and I want to bring something up here. So we have this girl, Mariah, who Josh used to be obsessed with. this girl, she's obviously a Hispanic woman, but she's not heavyset, but she is a Hispanic woman. And so this might be who they're talking about also, because she actually had dealings with Josh. She used to use Josh for money. What? And now she's exposing the texts because she doesn't like being brought up. Right now, with all this controversy around Josh's sex life at work, her name keeps getting brought up in the Reddit, around town. She doesn't like it. So she's exposing Josh, and we've got some information here. This is coming from her, not from me. I am not involved in any of this. I'm just showing people this because Josh sent me false copyright strikes. What? So that made me really interested in him as a public figure. And so now I cover him because, again, I had no interest in him before, but ever since he sent me those false copyright strikes, that's what made me really interested in him and made me want to do this. So I'd like to show you guys text messages provided by Mariah. This is a girl that Josh used to be obsessed with. And as you can see here,
Let's read these, y'all. I used the F out of him. The same way they was trying to use me for content and drama. He was in love with me. I friend-zoned him 100,000 times, and he kept trying for like 2 years. You were never with him? Ha! That dude's such a clown. Josh and everyone around would beg him to leave me alone because he was so obsessed. He tried using that to hide the fact that his wife's a lesbian now. So she's referring to Josh. I think she's talking to We Starving.
She says, I used the fuck out of him the same way they were trying to use me for content and drama. And this is We Starving talking to her, by the way. And We Starving says, you were never with him? Ha ha ha. That dude's such a clown, talking about Josh. And she goes, Josh and everyone around would beg him to leave me alone because he was so obsessed. Wow. So Josh needs to address this. And it says exactly what I've been trying to say. So this is insane. Look at this one. It says, he was in love with me. I friend zoned him 100,000 times and he kept trying for like 2 years.
And the craziest part is I was never with him. I asked so many times to stop putting out that narrative.
Wow, this guy sounds like a creep. Could you even imagine? If I even think I'm possibly even getting friend zoned, I'm like leaving town the next day. This is insane. So Josh was persistent. He wanted to marry her. Now, for those who don't know, Josh is the 16th cucks from Nashua. Josh is from Nashua too. He's the cuck's brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law. His sister, the cuck's sister, was married to Josh, and they produced a gaggle of children. And then Josh's wife, apparently, according to these text messages, Josh's wife left him for a woman. What? And this is the cuck's sister. He put her all over the No Jumper channel for me to use this footage. Isn't that great?
Everybody rips cigarettes, so this baby's gonna have secondhand smoke.
If I
Just a bad look, gang. Just a bad look.
I had been born a few years later, and I was born a woman, I'd look like this. I don't always look the same. And if I was pregnant.
So here she is, this woman cackling about her baby inhaling secondhand smoke, and this is her. This is Josh's ex that left him allegedly, apparently, according to documents that could be fake, left Josh for a woman, and I don't think for the feminine kind of woman. I'm thinking more of like the crew cut. What? So this is her. So Josh fell on bended knee for her and put his seed in her belly. And this is her. So, but now it seems like Jala says that it's all tortas. And that's concerning. And Josh is out there in LA just living it up now, trying to use his power, apparently. So then Mariah says that Josh also, in this message, Josh also.
Exactly. Adam bitches Josh all around, bitches Josh around all day, and Josh talks so much shit about Adam. It's just funny to see how they act online because in real life, Josh isn't even invited to family holidays. Wow, now I'm done. LOL. I'd rather not feed into that and continue pouring into myself.
So talks a lot of shit about Adam behind his back. What? I love that. I love a good infight. So the cuck needs to understand this. People need to bring this up to the cuck nonstop about how Josh disrespects him. So, but I don't encourage people to do anything. I'm just saying that's what I think would be funny in my mind. Now, this next one shows that she's saying that she's seen Josh cry multiple times. What? How do you let that?
This is not looking good for Josh, man. Let's go. Okay, so LFL, trust me, you have him shaking in his boots. There was a time where you went on the music stream and Adam bitched him out over it and he teared up. And that music stream, I didn't even want to do it, is the worst part. Josh begged me to do it. Were you there when he cried? Haha. I've seen him cry a bunch of times. LOL. Wait, I just thought about it. Are you Mexican? Yep. Why? Because I just thought about when you responded to my story, the note was in Spanish. I was just curious. All right, gang.
And what are you crying about to a girl? And why are you spending so much money on her and then criticizing Jala? How could you criticize Jala
is my real name.
when you're sending? She dropped the list of expenses that he purchased for her. I was shocked. I'm like, what is the cuck paying Josh? How does he afford? Look at this list. This is unbelievable. He helped her get an apartment. These are people.
We're not gonna read it all, but it basically says, "Pay for both of my deposits. Send me $3,000 to buy inventory for my brand. Brought me a $5,000 Maine Coon cat. Bought me a bangle on my birthday. He bribed me and my best friend with thousands of dollars worth of Nas and was trying to send us to the spa and host. We would hang out with him. Bought me a laptop. Bought me an iPad. Delivered so much wax to me every week. Paid for every Uber. All I would have to do is call him to send me a black truck. Every time I wanted to go out, my friends would offer to send me breakfast or coffee every morning. He would plan vacations for me and my friends and pay for everything just so he can be around me."
People who have never dated. He was in the friend zone. How psycho.
They're bored. I don't care what fake narrative they try to put on me. You know by now how all that stuff works with the Reddit. Josh and Adam control it. I don't F with any of them, and Josh is obsessed with me. As much as it makes me upset, I just have to ignore it. I know the truth. I know who I am. I live in the real world and have a beautiful life. Josh knows I didn't want him, and I never even wanted Adam. Josh wanted a relationship out of me, and he wasn't going to get that. He helped me get my apartment, and that's all I wanted. More than anything, they would want a reaction out of me because they get no views or big reactions without bringing me up or other people. No Drummer used to be about music and artists, etc. Now look, all there is to talk about is personal drama and people that no longer associate themselves with them. Everyone gets what's coming from them, and I just gotta let God handle that.
Could you? I mean, this is Jala level. I mean, she's given us an entire expense report. This is amazing. And she's basically doing this because they're like talking about her and subbing her on the platform when she's like doing her own thing. She doesn't bring them up. She doesn't shit on them. But the cuck constantly seems like he's bringing her up and shitting on her. As you can see in this clip, they're talking about Mariah. Look at this.
I don't know that any of them has been 200 plus pounds.
Not even close.
No, I do. I have concerns about.
Oh yeah, actually one of them. One of them might pushing it.
Might have been knocking on 200 at one point.
But the other ones are so small that they're closer to 100 than 200, and it cancels it out.
Exactly. Yeah, easily under 150 for sure. So there is one who I believe has probably touched 200 at one point in their life. I do believe that person is probably has decided that Ozempic was for them.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Like they re-rocked it.
I don't know, because you never know. Like you see somebody in real life, and then you see like a picture of them that looks super hot, and you're like, "Whoa, they like got in shape." But then you're like, "Oh, well, I'm believing Instagram."
The Facetune might have done its job.
So it's really weird that Cuck feels like he needs to associate Mariah with Josh, as if Josh wasn't just her fucking little trick, her little bitch boy that cries to her and stuff and begs her. So I thought that was really disrespectful, and so did Mariah. And I think that's why Mariah's bringing this to light. She's showing truth, I think. I think that what Mariah is saying is the truth. So that was really foolish of the cuck, wasn't it? It really backfired, didn't it? How he was sort of just like making fun of her lightweight like that, sort of making her out to be like one of Josh's little floozies. And now it's backfiring, and now Josh is in all this, getting in all this hot water. I thought that was so funny. And the cuck and Josh don't like each other already. Imagine what this video is going to do. That's not good. I really hope it doesn't. I hope that this video doesn't do anything negative to their relationship. So that's going to pretty much do it. I'm so glad that it turns out Josh was just, I mean, Mariah just used.
All right, so I remember Mariah. I'm gonna just give a little breakdown. basically, I thought that this was gonna be more about Josh, you know, doing like a casting couch. I mean, it was a casting couch, but more so, he's just a trick, man. Josh is just a big trick, man. I hate to say it, but it's always got told from Jalise, Astrid, all these people, Mariah. They, you know, say Mariah just said it. He paid for vacations and stuff like that for him to just be around her and her friends. So that's crazy, man. I hope that Josh can clear this up. Appreciate everybody that tuned in on Twitch and Kick, man. This is gonna be dropping on YouTube in a couple hours. Make sure you like, hype, share, hit that notification bell so I may go there so I can throw it 2 minutes in the air. Super chat it if you want to, super gifted if you want to, you know, gift it. You know, join one of my memberships, man. We got membership 1, Flip Gang member. We got Flip Gangsta for the 2nd tier. And then we got official Flip for the 3rd tier, man. So let me know if you want to be a member, man. Definitely for all my members, I'm going to have a lot of exclusive content before everybody else sees it, stickers and all stuff in that nature, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Love y'all. Peace.
It's the motherfucking flame, nigga. Strictly power business. Free the homies. R.I.P. thugs. Trial and tribulations when you in that shit, nigga. Lost souls and broken homes. Got me late night sliding. Got me doing all this driving. Window